For centuries, Japan quietly developed one of the most disciplined approaches to money the world has ever known. Long before modern banks, stock markets, and credit cards, merchants during the Edo period built lasting wealth through patience, careful planning, and unwavering self-control. Their success did not depend on luck. It did not depend on winning the lottery or discovering hidden opportunities. It came from following principles that could be repeated every single day. Today, many people believe the answer to financial freedom is simply earning more money. Yet countless high-income earners continue living paycheck to paycheck, while others with ordinary incomes slowly build financial security that lasts for decades. The difference is rarely income. The difference is discipline. The Japanese understood something many people still ignore today. Money is not controlled by your salary. It is controlled by your habits. The first lesson begins with a simple question. What happens to every dollar after you receive it? Most people never stop to think about it. They celebrate payday, pay bills, buy things they want, and wonder why nothing seems to change. Months become years, years become decades, yet their financial situation remains almost exactly the same. Ancient Japanese merchants refused to live this way. Every coin entering their hands was treated with purpose. Before spending anything, they asked whether today's purchase would strengthen tomorrow's future. If the answer was no, the money remained untouched. This wasn't about being cheap. It was about respecting resources. One of the oldest Japanese ideas connected to wealth is Mottainai, a mindset that teaches gratitude and discourages waste. Originally, this philosophy applied to food, clothing, tools, and nature. But its wisdom applies perfectly to money. Every wasted coin represented wasted effort. Every unnecessary purchase represented hours of work that could never be recovered. Imagine working 8 hours simply to buy something that brings only a few minutes of satisfaction. The Japanese believed this was one of the easiest ways to remain financially trapped. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" they asked something much more powerful. Is this worthy of the life energy required to earn it? That small change transforms every financial decision. Modern advertising encourages instant gratification. Buy now, upgrade now, reward yourself now. The ancient Japanese approach was completely different. Pause, reflect, decide with intention. This simple habit protected families from emotional spending for generations. Another powerful principle was Kaizen, the philosophy of continuous improvement. Most people believe wealth appears through one big opportunity. A higher-paying job, a successful investment, a lucky break. The Japanese believed wealth grows through thousands of small improvements made consistently over time. Saving a little more this month, reducing unnecessary spending next month, learning one new financial skill every week, improving investment knowledge one book at a time. These tiny improvements appear insignificant on their own, but after years of repetition, they completely transform a person's financial life. Many people fail because they chase dramatic changes. The Japanese succeeded because they respected small progress. This same principle appears throughout nature. A tree does not become massive overnight. It grows quietly, one ring at a time, one season after another. True wealth behaves exactly the same way. Patient, invisible, consistent. The Edo merchants also kept careful written records of their money. Nothing was left to memory. They knew exactly what entered their business. They knew exactly what left. Modern psychology confirms something they discovered centuries ago. People manage what they measure. When spending remains invisible, it quietly grows. Small purchases seem harmless. A coffee here, a subscription there, an unnecessary online order. Individually, they appear insignificant. Together, they slowly consume thousands of dollars over time. The Japanese believed awareness creates control. Once you clearly see your financial behavior, improving it becomes much easier. Another lesson came from the samurai themselves. Although famous as warriors, they also understood discipline better than almost anyone. A samurai never allowed temporary emotion to control permanent decisions. Fear, excitement, anger, impatience. These emotions were recognized, but never allowed to become leaders. Money works exactly the same way. Fear causes people to sell investments too early. Excitement encourages reckless purchases. Impatience creates unnecessary debt. Discipline protects against all three. The Japanese understood that mastering yourself is often more valuable than mastering the market. Many people search endlessly for better investments. Very few spend time becoming better investors. The difference matters. Financial success is often less about finding the perfect opportunity and more about becoming the kind of person who consistently makes wise decisions. Every wealthy family understands this. Skills create income. Discipline protects it. Patience multiplies it. Another timeless Japanese idea is preparing for difficult seasons before they arrive. Harvests could fail. Trade could slow. Unexpected events could happen without warning. Rather than hoping life would always remain easy, families prepared while times were good. Emergency savings were not created from fear. They were created from wisdom. Today, unexpected expenses still arrive. Medical bills, job loss, repairs, economic uncertainty. People who prepare remain calm. People who ignore preparation often panic. The difference was understood centuries ago. Perhaps the most surprising lesson is that wealth was never viewed as something to display. It was something to protect. Modern culture often encourages visible success. Luxury cars, designer clothing, expensive watches, large homes. The Japanese frequently preferred quiet confidence over public display. True wealth did not need constant attention. It provided freedom, freedom to choose, freedom to wait, freedom to help others, freedom to sleep peacefully. Financial peace is often far more valuable than financial status. The greatest secret the Japanese left behind is not hidden inside ancient scrolls or forgotten temples. It is hidden inside ordinary daily choices. Respect what you earn. Avoid waste. Improve a little every day. Think long-term. Master your emotions. Prepare for uncertainty. Allow patience to become your greatest financial advantage. None of these principles promise overnight riches. That is precisely why they continue working hundreds of years later. Real wealth is rarely built through speed. It is built through consistency. The people who quietly follow these timeless habits often discover something remarkable. One day they look back and realize they are no longer struggling to survive. They are building a future that grows stronger with every thoughtful decision. That is the Japanese secret to never being broke again. And it remains just as powerful today as it was centuries ago.